guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys I'm making the final video about the AWBSS, that's the Facebook forum, Australian Watch Buy, Sell, Swap forum, part of the Australian Watch Forum. Quick wristwatch check whilst we're doing it. I'm wearing a Patek Philippe. I'm wearing a Grand Classic. I'm wearing a 5296. Why do I wear a 5296? Because I can! Okay. I've just listened to a very interesting podcast. I will put a link down below to Scottish Watches. And I'll put a link to their YouTube channel as well in the corner. Guys, I've just listened to a podcast that Scottish Watches has done, and basically they've done an amazing hatchet job. They have interviewed the guy, Chris Essery, sold a fake Daytona. Okay, and he's actually done a full recording, and he's from Brisbane. And I just want to address some of the things that came out in this podcast. And I got to be totally honest with you, I'm not a big fanboy of Chris. Chris kind of pissed me off ages ago because the bastard banned me. He banned me from the forums there. He banned me from the AWBSS forum. And you know, I was kind of pissed off, and you know, he's I never could trust Chris. He came across as someone who looked like an evangelical preacher's son. You know, butter wouldn't melt in my ass sort of guy. And sure enough, it comes out gambling problem. He's apparently ripped off people. But that's not what this video is about. This video is in response to the Scottish Watches podcast, where they interviewed this guy. This guy basically, this is the customer of Chris. And I gotta be totally honest with you. I think this guy here, I want to be totally honest with you. I don't understand what the problem is, okay? So Chris may have been underhanded. It's all hearsay. He may have done this. He may have done that. I don't honestly know whether he was. But at the end of the day, this particular gentleman has got all his money back. He's got all his money back, and this guy has then got his friend to badmouth Chris on the Rolex forum. And fair enough, I must admit, fair enough. You've gone out there, and the only thing that I find really disappointing is they released transcripts of the WhatsApp conversation. And I mean, okay, the guy has done the wrong thing. He's given the money back in full. I wouldn't want to jeopardize his current employment. I think that's really quite off. I think it was wrong to have released the transcripts with details of his employment. That I think there's no reason why that had to be said. It could have been, you know, it could have said it was a large Australian mining company. They could have done that instead of actually causing trouble for his employment. The other thing that I find really disappointing is the guy who was the customer. I gotta be totally fucking honest with you. I mean, seriously, man. you've learned a very valuable lesson. Do not trust Facebook forums, Gumtree, eBay with $28,000 transactions. Do not trust big transactions like that just on trust. In fact, you were a fucking idiot to have trusted some internet bozo with such a large amount of money. Okay? So, make no bones about it. You were a fucking moron to have trusted Mr. Essery with such a huge amount of money. And I gotta be totally honest, this particular guy has gone out and said, I'm going to be putting his transcript together, I'm going to be reporting it to the police, to the authorities. Look! Chris gave back the fucking money. You were a fucking idiot to have trusted Chris with $28,000 fucking dollars. You're a fucking moron. Don't try and blame this stupidity on anyone but yourself. You got the money back. What crime has been committed? I like the way these guys here. Okay, so whether Chris is bullshitting or not, the at the end of the day, was this guy defrauded? He got his money back. Okay, the guy got his money back. So I don't understand. You're going to go to the police. This is a fraud, and you've got your money back. I don't think. For there to be a crime committed, there needs to be fucking someone who's been wronged. You got your money back. Well, you learned a very valuable lesson. You were a fucking idiot to trust someone with $29,000. Okay, you learned a very fucking valuable lesson, and I think this guy here is more angry that he was so fucking stupid than actually trying to get upset at Chris there. I mean, Chris himself there, I don't particularly like the slimy son of a bitch. But let's look at the facts here. I mean, this is what commercial enterprises is. You know, when you have legal wranglings in commercial law, a lot of it is misunderstandings. You contact the person, you you resolve. Well, if the guy, Chris, has got his watch back and you've got your money back, I can't see any fucking crime committed, okay? I really can't see any crime committed. The next thing that, so I think it's absolutely crazy. He's going to go to the police. The police are going to say, okay, you've been burgled. Well, you've actually got your stuff back? I don't understand this. I mean, for there to be charges laid, someone needs to have been defrauded. And if you've got your money back, haven't you... I don't understand. The next thing is they were saying is that Chris appears not to be registered for GST, and he was going to give an invoice, but he never gave the invoice. I'm terribly sorry, but if he never gave you a fucking fraudulent tax invoice, you don't have a fucking leg to stand on. I mean, he may have been gearing up to collect GST, and when he told you that, he may have been thinking about doing that, but the fact that he didn't actually give you a tax invoice to claim the GST, I can't see what tax fraud has been committed. He never gave you an invoice. Maybe it's because he was going to register the business for this and he decided not to, and he that's why. It's pretty, again, it's the situation. If you're going to say that he's been trying to cheat the tax, well, he didn't give you a tax invoice. It was just a very, very simple there was no wrongdoing committed. I don't understand this. I think this customer has got a kind of a fucking screw loose. He's gone on his high horse and he wants to save the world. I mean, let's be honest. The only reason he wanted a fucking Daytona was to big note himself to other fuckwit collectors. I mean, why would anyone really want a steel fucking Daytona when you could have a Patek Philippe? I mean, that is a superior watch to a fucking Daytona any fucking day of the week. But no, he wanted to big note himself. He wanted to be the big swinging dick. So I got to be totally honest with you. This guy, it sounds like he's all huff and puff and blow the house in. Well, what crime is being committed? You got your money back, okay? As far as the not being registered for GST and giving you a false tax invoice, he never gave you an invoice, tax invoice, so I can't see what was committed, what fraud was committed there. Did he lie, or did he, is this a story? Well, I don't know. All I know is you were a fucking idiot to buy a $29,000 watch from some fucking Facebook seller. That's a fucking stupid thing. You wired the money without any fucking due diligence. I think you should just be praying to Muhammad or Allah or whoever, Buddha, and say, thank you very much that I got my money back. I think that's what you really should be doing, instead of being a big swinging dick. I'm going to report him for the community, let the authorities know. Do you think the authorities give a fuck? So I got to be honest with you there. I think this person here has got this Dutch courage, and the reality is he was fucking stupid. You don't send $29,000. I mean, I got to be totally honest with you. I'm not a watch dealer myself. The reason I'm not a watch dealer is I don't like customers. Okay, I don't like customers. I occasionally will sell a piece if I'm upgrading one of my pieces, but I'm pretty settled in the collection that I've got. I got to be honest with you there. In the time that I've done watches and trading in the past, and if I ever sold one of my valuable watches, my rule is anything over 5,000 Aussie dollars, what's that, 3.5 US, I would need to hand deliver. Okay, especially if it's Rolex. Anything Rolex, oh, I get extra scared. Okay, I get extra scared. It worries me. Patek Philippe's, if I wanted to sell one or trade one, I would need to hand deliver. The gold sub, I never ever posted my gold sub. That was hand deliver. Hand deliver, hand deliver. I don't take checks. I want Charlie Nash cash. Because cash doesn't bounce. Okay, cash doesn't bounce. And that's the whole thing. You've got to protect yourself. I myself, any high-end watches gotta be hand delivered. Okay, that's basically my rule. There isn't insurance. Insurance is I think it maxes out about 5,000 Aussie dollars, and you look at a lot of the fine prints, they don't include jewelry or watches. So luxury goods like that, you've got to be very, very mindful of that. Hand deliver, and that's why I don't want to be a dealer. I don't want to be a dealer. I don't want to be involved in it. I don't want to be in that sphere. I don't want to operate in that sphere. I don't want to be shipping $20,000 to $30,000 things around the country. That worries me. So, I mean, with this situation with Chris, yeah, I'm not a particular Chris fan. I think he's a bit of a smart-ass jerk. I think that whole Australian Watch Forum, that a lot of those admins there, they need to be taken down a notch. they're a bunch of arseholes, okay? Yeah, I agree. However, in Chris's defense, he gave the bloody money back. The guy who did the interview on Scottish watches, he gave the bloody money back. As for the fraudulent tax invoice, well, he never produced an invoice. Therefore, I'm sorry to tell you, there's no invoice produced. He hasn't done anything fraudulently wrong then, has he? Claiming false, this is just ludicrous. So I really think this particular person here, he's gone on his high horse. He's going to do it for the community, the good of the... fuck off. You have got to realize you're so lucky that you got your money back. Okay, you are so fucking lucky. If this was a proper fraudster, you'd have nothing. And, I mean, don't buy $30,000 watches from a fucking Facebook forum. Yeah, it's just what you do. You don't do that. You're better off to pay a bit more, go to a bricks and mortar dealer who offers warranty and protections instead of some clown on a Facebook forum, okay? Okay, that's just how it goes there. And if you're dealing in very expensive things, you're better off to go personally, pick it up, pay your money. Probably better to put it on a credit card, pay it on a credit card or a bank account so there's a paper trail of where the money's gone. This is a much wiser idea than transferring $28,000 to some bozo's account. Some bozo you met on Facebook. Okay, so I think the person you need to be upset about is your own fucking stupidity and your own greed to get the deal. And myself, expensive watches, I very rarely will deal with Joe Public. I am very careful. If you look at some of my Pateks there, who did they come from? Two of them came from Vintage Watch Co. And two of them came from Cove at Luxury Watches in Sydney. And one of them was a private seller. Yes. He posted it to me without me putting $1 down. He posted it to me as soon as I got it. What do you think I did with it, hey? I took it to my watchmaker, took the back off, checked the movement number, made sure it all checked out, and then I sent him some payments. And I'm actually still paying it off, but I've paid a fair chunk of money to him, and I never rip anyone off. I'm an honest trader, but not everyone is like me. And I got to tell you, the thing about this story is here, be vigilant, be careful. I mean, 29,000 to the other end of Australia. Oh, I don't like the smell of that. Don't like it at all. So I'm going to close. This is the lid on the coffin on this Chris Essery Australian Watch Buy, Swap, Sell Forum, the Australian Watch Forum. This is the nail on the coffin. I'm going to seal this matter up, but I got to be honest, if you have a look at the Scottish Watches podcast, I think the guy's got to be, he's a bit of an ungrateful son of a bitch. He got his money back. Now he's going after him for the community. That's bullshit. Bullshit. You got your money back. Well, you're very lucky. Don't do stupid things again. Remember, a fool and his money are soon parted. This is the horrible truth. A fool and his money are soon parted. You were just lucky that Muhammad, Allah, Buddha, whoever sent the money back to your moronic sense of logic. So you've got a little bit to learn there, and yeah, be careful. Okay, I'm Paul Pluter, the method actor who plays ArchieLuxury. Go and take a look at the video at Scottish Watches, the podcast. Tell me what you think. Leave some comments below. This is the final video. I'm milking it for every last Google cent I can get out of it. This is the final video in this series. It's been a good week. It's been a very good week. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and don't be afraid to put some nasty comments below. And Chris, if you're watching this video, man, fucking hell, pay them back. Get rid of watches. If you've still got watches, get rid of them, liquidate, pay them back. If anyone you still have a short for, just do the honest thing, pay them back, sort out a payment plan, and just let this thing blow over. It'll blow over, it'll all be good. At least you gave the money back, it's all cool. And as for the other guy there, be fucking grateful you got your money back. Okay guys, see you later. Hi guys, I'm ArchieLuxury, and today I'm doing an advertisement for one of my great fans here. I want to promote KK Design, which is a San Diego-based interior designer who specializes in full-service residential and boutique-style commercial spaces from start to finish. New sofa, new kitchen, new house, or you just need some ideas or a second set of eyes, no problem. Work can be done via Skype, FaceTime, email, text, phone calls, or in person, depending on the size of the project. Restrooms and Rolex, Longays and living rooms, Pateks and pantries. She does it all. Is your house ready for your new timepiece? Follow her on Instagram at KATEK_INSPO. That's on Instagram at KateK_INSPO. Reach her and check out her work at www.katek.design. Kate K all the way. Kate K all the way. Kate K all the way. Thank you very much. Please check her brilliant design out. David SW. David SW. David SW. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice. David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have for a long time been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. David SW. David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David SW. David SW, David SW. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David SW. David SW. David SW. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David SW. David SW. David SW. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David SW. David SW, the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David SW. He even does things like FP Journe. David SW, David SW, David SW. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David SW, David SW, David SW. I'm Paul Pluter, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David SW. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pluter channel. Today guys, I want to introduce a new company. This is Fame City Property Solutions. That's correct. They're located in Northeast Ohio. And Fame City Property Solutions replaces non-efficient lights with energy-saving LED lighting. Now, I got to tell you, the guys at Fame City, they will install energy-saving LED lights at office buildings, commercial warehouses, home improvement stores, grocery stores, schools, parking lots, and other residential homes. Customers of Fame City Property Solutions can save hundreds and even thousands of dollars on their electricity bills. Now, you can email these guys at famecitypropertysolutions@gmail.com. That's all one word there. famecitypropertysolutions@gmail.com. Fame City Property Solutions, specializing in LED installations. Come on, guys, help this business out. Fame City Property Solutions in Northeast Ohio. Come on, guys, get on board here now with efficient, energy-saving LED lighting. Fame City Property Solutions.
friendship ceases from now on. If you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk at all, is my advice.